Hello everyone, I am Ashish and we are Team Kolamkars. Our problem statement ID is 25107 and our problem statement title is Develop computer programs to identify the design principles behind the column designs and recreate the column. Let's begin. India have been a land of knowledge and wisdom from a very ancient time. The reason being its cultural and traditional backing, inculcated with science, technology, engineering and mathematics. But this culture and tradition is fading years after years. Coming to our problem statement, Kolam, a Tamil art, which was discovered around 5000 years ago and is now being forgotten, which needs to be revived. And this is our solution to digitalize it and preserve our culture. Let us visit our prototype. To visit our prototype, just type kolamkars.shop on any of the browser. This is our official domain name and our official website for our prototype. We have various tabs here, just like Home, Generate, Analyze, About the column, and Documentation, which will look one after another. To analyze the column, upload the image here. Let us take this image and click Analyze the column. This will take few moments and our column will be analyzed. Here is the analysis. In analysis, we get symmetry analysis, grid system, complexity level, color, and technical specifications with the construction steps of the algorithm. Here, for this design, we have D4 dihedral symmetry. It has 90-degree rotational symmetry, 180-degree rotational symmetry, and 270-degree rotational symmetry. And the symmetry score is around 100%. That is, the design is completely symmetric. Coming to the grid structure, this is a square grid with dot-based tapered diamond pattern. And the dot density is 40%, where the complexity level is intermediate and the line smooth is 100%. Coming to the color scale, uh, the color variance is 0 as it is a black and white image and the dominant color is black, which is on the white canvas. Coming to the specifications, these are the technical specifications and the construction algorithm. In our future scope, we would be also demonstrating the visuals, how the pattern is to be drawn one after another, is step by step. This is the cultural significance which we will get after each generation of the column. After generating the column, we can also download the report in JSON format and also share and recreate the design. Then for generation, we have two options: generate with inputs and generate from image. While generating from input, we do have to select the parameters, like for L system column, it's a square grid. Let us increase it by 9 by 9. Dot spacing, let's keep it 20. Continuous line, full foot symmetry, and let us increase the iterations by 2. Here we can also change the color of the stroke and color of the background. Let us keep it white and the background as red. This is the animation speed by which we could visualize the animation. We could also name it as column. Generate. This will generate the desired column based on the parameters we have provided. It is implemented through Turtle, which is a Python library, and Matplotlib. This is the desired column. Now, for saving it, we can save it as SVG. This is an SVG image. We can also save it as PNG, and we could also analyze the columns we have generated. Analyze. The analysis is here. It is a D8 dihedral symmetry with the rotation patterns, grid type, complexity, and the algorithm which is used to draw this, and the cultural significance. Let us know about the column and documentation. Before diving into the documentation section, let's have a look on the novel feature or USP of our solution, which is step-by-step guide for drawing any column design. What we need to do is just upload any image of column in our analyze section that we have seen just before. We will get a step-by-step guide to draw any column design. For a while, just think of drawing or studying this column. A bit a bit more difficult or time consuming. But what if we are going to draw it using some design principles which we have analyzed or need to analyze? Let's see the magic of design principles. First, we will just keep the dots, which is the basic foundation for any column design. Then, after putting the dots in a grid structure, we would be drawing a motif or a pattern which would be repeated most often in our column. After drawing the common pattern, we would just use the design principles such as rotation for rotating it each with 90 degree, 180 degree and 270 degree, which will give us such pattern which would be much easier for us to draw and study the column designs. Once this is done, we will be proceeding with the red colored pattern, which is also drawn with the help of rotation and which simplifies the drawing of the column designs. And then the last would be drawing the rectangular pattern which also has the rotation and the symmetry within it, and it makes much more easier for us to study complex column patterns and or column designs and draw it with more ease. Thank you. Let us look for the documentation. This is the complete overview of our solution, and a complete project is documented here with introduction, abstract, uh, why the particular tech stack we have chosen and its alternatives. We do also have core features, technical architecture, tech stack implementation, feasibility and viability analysis, challenges and risk mitigation, which we have faced, and how to overcome them, the impact and benefits, the main thing which is the business model and the revenue generation, and our future scope. It is helpful for the visitors as well as the researchers who are studying or are willing to study in such domain or regarding such projects. Thank you.